Hey, what's going on, guys? Brandon here with Texas Plinking, and as you can see by the rifle in front of me, my M200 intervention from Cheytac, USA finally arrived, and so that's pretty cool. I put the order for this one later end of last year, and so here it is. I don't know if you could tell by my crazy farmer's tan and probably sunburn. I did go out today. It was a scorching hot, but did go out today and shoot it, and so that's great. First day properly stretching out to some decent distance with my personal one. Some of you guys may not be familiar, but 2 years ago, 2 years ago, I borrowed an M200 intervention from Cheytac to get some content on, and it took a couple years, but finally bought one of my own. Important to know, 2 years ago, that brown one, or the FDE bronze one I borrowed, was in 408 Cheytac, and I knew that the one I wanted to buy was going to be 375 Cheytac, just for the high ballistic coefficient, great velocity, and just a great ultra long range cartridge. So I went 375 for this one before we get any further, just for you guys curious out there. That being said, you could probably imagine this is so far proving to be a very expensive video to put together. So I want to give a big thanks to our sponsor, which is AmmoGuy.net. AmmoGuy.net is an ammo wholesaler out of Katy, Texas, with fast nationwide shipping, no BS guarantee, and a large selection of ammo to choose from. Right now, they're offering $5 off everyone's first order if you use code TexasPlinking at checkout. That offer is valid for 2 months from this very video going live, so get on that if you can. And with Father's Day coming up pretty soon, you can't go wrong getting some AmmoGuy.net gift cards for your dad. And if your dad's not into that, sounds like you got two moms. Anyway, go ahead and put an Instagram handle here for AmmoGuy.net, so check them out. And it's worth doing because they announce a lot of giveaways on their Instagram as well, so go ahead and check them out. Appropriately, this review is going to start with the projectile it fires, much as I did with the 408 Cheytac review 2 years ago. It's a pretty important piece to the whole equation. This is a 350 grain bullet going out at 2,970 feet per second with the ballistic coefficient of 0.988. The last thing to know about this round is I spent $1,035 for 100 rounds. So there's that for you. Out of the box with no accessories thrown on there, it weighs 31 pounds, which is actually heavier than a Barrett M82, which is crazy because a Barrett M82 has got a 29-inch 50 BMG barrel and it's semi-automatic. So yeah, this one's actually heavier than that. The advantage to that though is the recoil is pretty darn light and you're able to trace your shots really, really easy, even out to some distance. So it's got its benefit for sure. The standard top rail it comes with is at a 40 MOA slant. So you could really use quite a bit more of your adjustment on your elevation turret. So that's nice. The trigger's pretty cool. It's adjustable. However, I have not adjusted it and I'm happy with it, but it's a Timney Elite Hunter. The safety is right above the trigger, and to make it safe, you pretty much pull the safety back as if it's the trigger. So I don't know if that's the smartest thing, but I haven't had an accident with it. So it takes AR grips, which is pretty cool because there's a vast array to choose from. Out of the box, it comes with a No Thrills A2 grip. And a lot of people will cry about that, but just look at that as a blank canvas. I put on a Ergo grip from there. The bipod itself is integrated, 3 positions. Right now it's at 90 degrees. It can go stowed away facing forward and stowed away facing back. The detachable box mag holds 7 rounds and it rocks into place. This gun starts at $11,388. Once you do a custom coating, they could do all kinds of stuff, multicolor or whatever patterns, but once it's custom, it is $12,188. We'll get back to the gun in just a second. Talk about the glass on top. Super excited to show you guys this. This is a Vortex Razor HD Gen 3. This is a 6-36 by 56. Now, to get real with you guys, today I sighted it in and shot at, like I said, just about 1,000 yards, maybe just shy of that. But this was my second day shooting it. So just to get you guys caught up to speed so you guys know where I'm at real quick, I brought this gun out, I'm losing my days here. What was it? On Easter, I think it was. I'm not going to lie. Had a couple little issues and just kind of wanted to fill you guys in on some of that real quickly. So first thing to mention, thankfully it's in slow motion for your guys' viewing pleasure. The collapsible stock seems to only have a couple positions that it's an actual locking position. So check this out. I'm going to go ahead and take it all the way out. It's got a big tooth here, 3 small ones, then here. It's got, you can see how many teeth it has here, okay? When I was setting my scope, I found out that I like my eye relief right about here, where this little thing is flush with this block. And I'm like, that's where I like my eye relief. I thought I was happy with it. Turns out this is not an official a locking piece. As you can see, it just moved a little bit. So what happened on my first round is pretty much the gun recoiled back with the stock still. So the scope came back and met my eye because the entire thing just collapsed on itself. So that wasn't a fun first impression. So it's okay, I since learned that that was not a locking piece, and this one here is. So even though it has the teeth, it wasn't a locking piece. Cheytac USA told me that directly by saying that if I had read the manual, I would have known that. What you might have also noticed on that same clip is when I shot it, the recoil brought the gun back and it made the paddle for the mag release stay still, so it just dropped the mag. And so that was just simply a wrong spring put in there. Which since Cheytac did take care of. Second shot went off, mag fell again, stock stayed still, thankfully, because I found a better locking piece, I guess. And then when I went to extract the second brass casing, it was getting pretty stiff. You could see me kind of try to punch it up, extract it. For my second shot, it was very, very stiff. Third one, I didn't even bother putting the mag in because it was just going to fall out again. Thankfully, the stock stood still. But yeah, third shot went off. Went to try to get the third spent casing, and it was damn near inoperable. I had to really punch it out and yank it, but I got it to go, and I knew if I fired a fourth shot, I wasn't going to be able to take that casing out. I really had to fight it, those other two. So I made note of those three things and told Cheytac about it. Credit to them. It cost about like $100 to ship this thing, which I paid initially when I got it sent my way, but Cheytac took the rifle back and fixed the spring here. And they asked me if I wanted them to break the rifle in, and I said absolutely. So they fired just under 30 rounds, broke the barrel in, and said that the bolt was running more smoothly. So that was where the rifle was sitting earlier today. So we went over to shoot it and sight it in and all that stuff. And well, I'll stop for now, play the footage from today, and then I'll touch base with you and close out this video.
I'm firing.
All right, ready when you are. Okay.
Not too bad, just a little low and right.
Yeah, you're 0.2 right, 0.8 low.
Gotcha.
Oh my God, dead center, bro. About 0.2 low, maybe 0.1 left. Okay.
Wow, my bipod.
Maybe right 0.1, up 0.1.
Oh, hold on, my bipod collapsed on me.
Yeah, you hit the very top of it.
I'm good with that.
Yeah, I'd keep that.
I'll leave it there. I'm gonna go for the square to the right.
Okay. Same spot.
Damn, I held quite a bit left.
Ooh.
Dude, this thing's totally ignoring everything I'm doing.
Yeah, it looked like it was not hit right. That was bottom left-hand corner of the target.
Dude,
About.
I wish people could see what I'm seeing in the scope. This thing's
dude.
just not.
That was about a half mil over the top, dude.
Oh, I'm seeing it. It's just not listening to shit I'm saying. I could be holding, I could be dialing. Something's up. It's $200 in ammo right there. There we go. I'm gonna hold right edge.
Hit.
Well, that went where the hold was. All right, let me just split the difference. Hopefully we can get it centered up.
Hit.
What's weird is I'm doing the exact same hold I was doing before. That was way out of left field. I mean, and now this is a new batch of ammo. There we go. Let me go ahead and see what the mag feels like. We'll go ahead and load it from there.
Hit.
Top left corner. I went dead center, I went left, but looking
Right
at
over
that
the
dust,
top.
doesn't look like the wind's down there that bad.
Right over the top left corner of the target.
Gonna hold right edge.
Hit center.
This bolt's jammed up. What the fuck? All right, well, I'm gonna deal with that when I get home. It's safe, there's nothing in there but a spent casing.
All right, and now we're back inside. Forgive me if I'm a little all over the place. I'm hoping I'm gonna shoot this and edit it in a way that makes sense. Let's just start from the beginning. I was zeroing it in and nothing was too much of a red flag. Bolt was running fine, mag was staying in place, all's good there. Stock, I know what is a locking piece now, so we're on a good track. Once we found some consistency, I was happy with one shot that was a bullseye, fired two more and it strung a little different. So I'll show a picture that ended up being just a tick over 1 inch for 3 rounds. Made one more quick adjustment and then pretty much hit my mark the next shot. So tightened everything up, called that a good 0. Bolt was still feeling pretty darn good though. Then I get ready to shoot about 995 yards. I really want to call it 1,000, but we're just shy. Okay, so almost 1,000 yards. Once the turrets were clicked into place, started putting some shots down range. And, you know, if we're not going to get a cold bore shot, no big deal. But I started doing the right corrections. I felt very confident in my shots, both at 100 yards and at 995 yards. We went through the rest of whatever was in that box of ammo with not a single hit on a fairly large target at 995 yards with this thing, which is weird. Don't get me wrong. We had some ridiculous winds, but this thing was also spreading for elevation and just didn't seem to repeat.
I'm gonna try to chamber it while it's still in flight.
Ran out of ammo in that box, grabbed a new box of ammo, and thankfully the first round of that was on the left edge. And well, I don't need to give you guys the whole summary. You guys saw. Thankfully that showed to be more of a windage spread, which would make sense given the day. But every now and then it would throw some kind of curveball, and I was pretty confident with my shots. But nonetheless, it's a cool gun, and I'm running through the motions with it, getting some hits, even though it's somewhat sporadic, but all good. Well, I started noticing that bolt start getting really, really stiff. The last round fired of that particular range session was because I couldn't get the spent casing out. It got stuck so bad. We were trying to kick it. I was trying to yank the heck out of it. I didn't have a rubber mallet with me at the time, so we couldn't get it to work. Once I got the rifle back home, slapped it with the rubber mallet a little bit, and as you can see, the bolt is in my hand now, and I'm not going to put it back in there until I clean it and then see what's up. But seems like when I first brought this thing out, after 3 rounds, it was not operable at all. Cheytac shot about 27 or so rounds, just under 30, and it seems to have gone through, I haven't counted yet, but maybe a box and a half until it was inoperable again. So better than 3, but this shouldn't be an issue. When I told them about that initially after the 3 rounds, they said, oh, that's because it's brand new and that we have tight tolerances and it needs to be broken in. Well, I understand stiff and brand new, but there's breaking in and then there's I'm beating a $12,000 rifle with a rubber mallet, which, you know, that's not ideal. Well, in short, that's kind of where we sit right now. I have plans to shoot it further, 1,800, 2,000 yards, 2,100 yards, I think is as furthest we could go when we connect 2 properties, but couldn't do that today, so 1,000 was it. But I have plans to shoot it even further, but just seeing how I wasn't too effective at even 1,000, so it's worth doing anyway. I have the ammo, so we'll just go ahead and run through the motion, but I can't say I'm not a little frustrated just with the fact that I'm having this problem still. The M200, it's a gun that I want to love so much. It's a very impressionable rifle. It's a very cool looking rifle. You know it from video games and movies and all this. It's just a very recognizable silhouette that you don't see that often, so that's kind of the appeal. But the main appeal is you're imagining this thing to shoot just absolutely lights out, and I don't know, that's not what I'm getting right now, unfortunately. But hey, consider this a work in progress. I hope to shoot it pretty soon again. I'm going to try to clean out the bolt and just a lot of within here. hopefully we could get it to be smooth again. Anyway, you guys who know this channel know that's mostly recreational. I don't really get too nitty gritty with anything, but when it's kind of a situation like this to where it's like a $12,000 gun, and I have a lot of people, ever since I posted this on Instagram, a lot of people are asking me how to buy one, what avenue do they take to buy. I just want you guys to know everything out there. So, you know, figured I can't go wrong with some transparency, but I'll keep you guys posted on where we sit with this gun. I'm going to try to clean it up. Maybe the accuracy gets better as we shoot it more, but as of right now, mostly buttoned up. Just try to get that action to work a little bit smoother. But that just about does it for this video. Stay tuned for future videos where we bring this thing out to a mile and beyond. And once again, thanks AmmoGuy.net for sponsoring this video. Again, handle right there. I can't link to them in the description because the ATF will probably come kick my dog or something. I don't know. But that does it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. See you guys next time.